Thomas here and welcome back to another video. So today I'm back here for another speed build, and today I'm going to go ahead and build this modern family apartment. So I have done a few more apartment builds recently, as well as renovations of them as well, like of the, the normal EA ones that we got with City Living. So yeah, if you'd like to go ahead and check those out, then I do have them in my speed builds, playlist for apartment builds from scratch, and then I also have a renovations playlist as well for apartment renovations. So in today's build I actually did something a little bit different, because I'm actually going with a colour scheme of a green colour scheme. Now, it's something I'm trying to do a little bit more, is, try new colours and things, because I feel like, a lot of the time I am doing neutral colours, which, is my favourite, colour scheme to use. It's something I'm comfortable with. It just looks really nice, I think. It just fits into the build really great. But, for today's, video, I thought I'd switch it up a little bit, and because it is something that has been requested as well, and a couple of colour schemes that were suggested was like a blue colour scheme, which I did with my Parenthood, what's it called again, the Parenthood family apartment that I did in the same apartment actually, and today I'm doing a green colour scheme, and I'm doing this one. It's also a modern apartment, because I kind of like modern styles and things, but I haven't had a chance to do that in a little while, so I thought I'd go ahead and do another one today. And yeah, so I'm just going around doing the living room area here, and the walls are a bit more of like a blue colour, like kind of in between blue and green, I would say. They're not totally green like the carpet, as you can see here, well, the rug, I guess, but that's fine, I guess. So yeah, I'm just working on a few decorations and stuff here. As you can see on those two little tables there, on the two little end tables, I put those, I don't even know what you call them. I think they came with Outdoor Treat, those lights there. I can't even describe them, to be honest, but they're a little bit odd, but they're kind of nice, and I have used them in the past, but I just thought I'd go ahead and use it today. It looks a little bit interesting. So I'm just working on this dining area here, fairly simple as well. I was trying to find a good carpet colour to use here, but there wasn't really anything that was kind of take my fancy. Everything seemed a little bit odd, but I did go ahead and use this one. Could have been a little bit darker, that was trying to find. It's like, I really like these, this size carpet that we got with Parenthood, but the colour swatches are a little bit odd, and then it doesn't really, it kind of doesn't really, like, I don't really know how to explain, to be honest. It just doesn't fit in with a lot of different other colour schemes you're going for. It's kind of always in between or really colourful or something, but, I suppose I'll use the other colour schemes at another point. So yeah, I'm just going around here, finishing up a couple of decorations in this main area before we head onto the kitchen and do that. And I did change the colour scheme of the kitchen up a little bit. I went with kind of like a brown colour scheme there. Now, I did say that this is a family apartment, and what I went ahead and did was actually use, I didn't do like kids' rooms. I did a blue in a pink room for like a boy and a kid, oh my god, a boy and a girl, but the more of like a little bit more grown up, I guess teenagers or something, because they aren't really for kids. I thought it'd be a little bit too much of a challenge trying to do a modern kids' room. I mean, I suppose it could be done, but when I was thinking about that idea, like a modern kids' room, I couldn't really think of any in-game items that would be kind of modern for kids, so I just went ahead and did it as kind of like an extra 2 bedrooms, so you could either use them for your kids if you wanted to, because they can use this room. You could maybe just add a few toys in or something, or maybe for teenagers. And yeah, so I'm just finishing up trying to find a colour scheme to use. I did change it a little bit. As you can see there, I went with a green backsplash, which doesn't quite fit in. I was kind of looking to fit in with that blue colour scheme. Sorry, well, kind of blue, more green, kind of a green colour scheme, but it didn't really fit in the kitchen, so I went ahead and used a slightly different backsplash. Again, I used it from Parenthood. It's a really, really great one. I use it all the time, to be honest. That wallpaper works really well as a backsplash, but the bit at the bottom of it, like the bit that as would be behind those counters there, which you can't see, doesn't always fit into every kind of aesthetic, but it's good in the kitchen because it's kind of hid behind the counters anyway. And yeah, so I'm just going to have some decorations and stuff. Another thing I want to point out is that today I'm actually recording this on the oh my god, I can't think, with 10th of July. I don't know when this is going up. I think it's going to be during the 22nd to the 29th or something, because I'm actually going away that week to Scotland for a week, and I'll be pre-recording videos for that week. So this should be going up then if my plan goes all right and things, and my schedule. I think it's going up that week. And yeah, so today I've actually been recording a few videos since I've actually, well, today's a Monday, and today I finished college at 2:35, but I actually finished at 11:10 today, because like for the last couple of weeks of school, or college, whatever you want to call it. We kind of do trips and things like that. And today wasn't trips for my subjects, so I didn't, but like there was barely any lessons on today, and nobody really turned up for lessons because everybody's out on trips for their subjects. But so I kind of had a very short day today, and I came home at 11:10. I actually have shorter days than that. On the Thursdays, I finish at 10:10, so I'm literally only in for 1 hour, and then I kind of have all day, but then I have to be back in for the last hour of the day, which is so annoying because I have all that free time. Luckily I do have time to go home, and I do spend the day at home, and then I go back for the last hour, which is sometimes really irritating, but you know, it's fine. Some weeks it's cancelled, like last week it was, which was great, and also this week I actually have Wednesday off as well, which is great, so lots of time to do some pre-recording, and yeah, so I'm really excited for this summer in general. Well, I'm going on that little holiday that, like I mentioned. And also for my channel, it's going to be a really good couple of months. I've got lots and lots of stuff planned, and some really exciting projects that's been in the works for quite some time now. Both, well, not really, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to, you know, ruin it, but something that's maybe not what you think it would be. When I say I'm planning a project, you might be thinking it's one thing, but it's not that, not just that. So yeah, I'm not going to say any more about that just to stop ruining it, but yeah, so I'm just going around with the colour scheme here. Now, as you can see, I was having a little bit of problem with my wallpaper, so think of it like this: as you go to place down one, you know, you've got one section of wall, just one tile, and you go ahead and put your wallpaper down. What I do is when I move my mouse over that tile, it puts the wallpaper for like all over the whole place, and like what's happening, and it wasn't pressing any keys or anything, because normally when you press like shift or something and then hover over, it like shows you what it looked like if it was like selected for the full room, but it was doing that without me pressing anything. And I was like, what on earth is happening? You may have seen what I was talking about just then. I don't really know how to explain it, but that was what was happening. It was a little bit, oh god, I literally just smacked my, sorry, my pop filter is literally, like, oh my god, hang on, I need to readjust my microphone here. Oh my god, you're probably hearing that cracking sound there from my pop filter. It's really like creaky on the like the joint thing of it. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, that was really weird. I didn't know what was happening there, but it wasn't too much of a big deal. I was thinking I might just press something by accident or something, and it's changed the setting or something, so I'm hoping that next time I open my game that won't be happening. And yeah, so working on the master bedroom here, for this one I went with the green theme. As you may have seen there, just as I was planning out the colour scheme for this room, I was going to go ahead and use a red colour scheme, but it was kind of a little bit too dark for compared to the rest of the apartment, so I just went ahead and used the green one again. But in the other bedrooms, I do go ahead and use the blue and the pink colour scheme like I mentioned earlier. And yeah, so as you can see, we're using a lot of items here from City Living. Well, of course, because it's inside my unit, but you know, I use them all the time, to be honest. All the items from City Living kind of just go in, you know, range of different you know, aesthetics and different build styles. Another thing is, I've always found this really weird, but you see that painting that we have above the bed in the master bedroom, that really like big one that we've got with City Living. It's like the 3 different tiles. There's like that size of it. There's also that huge, big, massive version of it. I'm like, when is ever, like, I just cannot think of a time you would use that. Like, it's absolutely ginormous. It's like bigger than a house. I didn't even know, like that painting right there, that one, the blue one. There's also the bigger version of it. I'm like, it's absolutely ginormous. Like, I don't know where on earth you put it, because it couldn't fit on a large wall height either. So I don't know, it's really confusing. I don't know why they've put that in the game, because I don't really know where it would be used, and I haven't seen it being used before. Anyway, moving on from that. So, like I said, I'm moving on to these rooms here, and the other 2 bedrooms, and this one is the blue room and the pink room, so maybe this will be the boys' room. And I'm just putting in, you know, it's fairly simple in terms of its decoration and things. I didn't really clutter it up too much with this build, to be honest. I feel like that's something I've been doing a lot more, is using, you know, the debug items and things, and for this build I thought I'd go with something a little bit more simpler, because I feel like that's something that kind of fits in well to a modern theme. So everything's, you know, kept pretty simple in this build. Maybe the most decoration is in the kitchen, because I do like to put quite a few items down on the counters and stuff like that, and wall decorations. But yeah, so majority of it though doesn't have that much decoration. Did put a few plants in here as well, and yeah, so like I said, we're working on these 2 bedrooms, and on this second one here didn't really take me that long. After this we've got the 2 bathrooms to do, and then we'll be finished up with that. And yeah, so my voiceover seems like an absolute mess today. You know, it's funny because I've had like a really short day at college, but I'm still so tired. It's like, well, it's Monday, so of course it would be. Mondays are just so depressing, and it's literally like raining outside now, and like every single Monday it rains, and like on Sundays and things it's always, you know, really nice and sunny, and then as soon as Monday hits, oh, it's really cold and just horrible, puts you in a depressive mood for the rest of the week. And yeah, it literally happens like all the time. Like people say that, but like it literally happens every single week. It's weird. Anyway, so and you know, Sundays are always depressing for me anyway, because it's like the day before you go back to school, but on a Saturday you kind of have that feeling of being able to stay up a little bit later, not have to worry about getting up early the next day because it'll be Sunday. But yeah, I prefer Saturdays over Sunday. Let me know about what you think in the comment section. And yeah, so we're just finishing up this girls' room here, then we'll be moving on to the 2 bathrooms. There's actually a bigger bathroom which I put like a double shower in. Well, we're working on the smaller one now, and then I'll go ahead and put one of those shower bathtub sort of things in the second one. I was going to make this room into like an office thing, because I thought that it might be good since the other computer is just out in the hallway, and I thought that might make it look a little bit better, but I thought it was maybe a little bit too small for an office and doesn't have any windows or anything, so I just decided not to do that. And yeah, so we're just finishing up here on this bathroom, and then we'll be moving on to the next one, and then after that we'll be jumping into some screenshots. So in the comment section down below, let me know about what you thought of this, and if you have any improvements or anything, or just thoughts in general. And also another thing is, you might be able to see there next to the toilet, I put the toilet roll paper down, and it's actually, you can actually change the way that the paper, like the end of the paper roll goes, so it can go back towards the wall or outwards, because I know some people have that decision of going, you know, with the way the toilet roll, and I managed to put it on the one I don't like, which is next to the wall. Anyway, so enough of that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't. I'm going to leave you with some screenshots. Make sure you go ahead over to the gallery to download this for yourself. My origin ID is RealThomasTV1, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!